Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are reacting to another Kevin Samuels video.
All right, hello.
Hi,
Hi, how are you, Liv?
I'm good. How are you, Kevin?
I am well. Just clearing out some Karen clutter. Bye, Karen. How old are you?
I'm 22.
All right, we got the youngsters in the house tonight. So what's the question? The focus fallacy.
So I was wondering, you said this earlier, that a lot of women mismanage their prime years, and I was wondering if you could kind of clarify how, what steps I could take to, I guess, optimize them.
Well, before that, we got to know what you want, and by age 50, do you want a family?
I would like to have grandkids by 50.
So that means you want a family.
Yes, definitely.
All right. How many children would you like to have?
3 maximum.
All right. Do you want to be a working wife or do you want to be a stay-at-home wife?
I'll work until I have kids, and then I would like to be a stay-at-home mom.
So in essence, that means a stay-at-home wife. Working for a year or two don't matter. Okay? You be a stay-at-home wife. 3 kids. What state do you live in?
I live in Florida.
All right. Do you want your kids to be able to go to college if they want to?
Definitely.
You want to be able to pay for that for them?
Well, yeah, completely.
Or do you want them to have to go fund it themselves?
No, I would definitely pay for their entire college.
Well, you ain't paying for nothing because you be a stay-at-home wife. You ain't paying for nothing. Your husband will be paying for it. You want to be able to travel nationally or internationally with the family?
Yes.
Okay. So how much money annually do you think a man would need to make to be able to afford a wife, 3 kids in Florida, to be able to afford to pay for college, travel nationally, internationally, and to live the kind of lifestyle that you envision?
Based on the city that I live in, you'd probably have to make around 300 to 400,000.
Mm-hmm.
But
okay.
You can live in Florida.
Okay. No. That's a fair number. What is the oldest man you would want to marry?
Right now?
Yes.
32.
10 years older than you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of profession would a man need to have to legally earn $350,000 US?
If he's a high MD, like a
A high what?
MD, like a medical doctor, like a surgeon.
So a doctor.
You can make it on that. You could do some lawyers like corporately.
High MD. And hold on. Doctor, lawyer. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Engineer.
And no engineers. 0. Nope.
Why?
God damn it, because they don't make that much by 32.
It depends what.
No, it doesn't. See, when it doesn't work the way they want to go to the extreme of the outliers. Does the average engineer make around that money at 32?
No.
Thank you, then let's move on. Let's move on.
Okay.
It's pointless to talk about because it can. We don't talk about possibility. We talk about probability. That's all I'm saying. So, ma'am, a doctor, an MD, you got to go to undergrad, medical school, residency. By what age do medical doctors, surgeons begin actually working?
Around the age 29 to 30.
Right. And you say you want your husband to be maximum 32.
Right.
So he has to do all of that to be able to. So my point is unlikely. You ladies want young, rich, attractive men. And I'm like, okay, cool, fine. I'm gonna ask you the question. How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
Dress size?
I'm a size 2'4".
Fresh face out of the shower, where would you rank yourself? Just your face, you can't use 7.
I'd say about can I do 7.5? Or has to be a whole number?
What did I say you can't use?
I'd say an 8 then.
No. You put yourself up there with Beyonce?
If my skin would clear up.
Okay. I will give you a solid 6, maybe 6, maybe an adjustable 6. You're cute. You're cute. Could go to pretty, but you're more like Solange, not Beyonce. And the only reason is it's not unattractive. It's just, it's better than average. It's above average, okay? But you're tall. You have, you're thin. But the question is, at a man who is earning $350,000 a year by 32 is in the top 1% of all earners, especially for his age. And he's going to have to be taller than you, right?
No.
Well, you're 5'10". Do you ever wear heels?
Yeah.
Have you ever dated a man who was 5'7"?
I dated men who are.
Do you want your husband to be taller than you? Yes or
That's
no?
not a deal breaker for me.
I asked you, what do you want? So you'd marry a man that's shorter than you?
Yes.
All right. Still, even if you're married, but 5'10" is the average height. At the end of the day, ma'am, the question still kind of remains the same. At the end of the race, because you're standing at the finish line because you want to be a housewife, are you a worthy prize for a man?
I feel that with my profession that
okay.
I would at least want my husband to match as much as I would be making.
Ma'am, what is your profession?
So currently I'm a college student. I'm almost done with my degree.
What is your profession?
I'm getting a degree in chemical engineering.
Right, that you won't use.
I mean,
I know chemical engineering very well. I went to school for it. Didn't finish, but I went to school for it. And you said at the end of the day, you don't want to have to work. You want to be a housewife. So you won't have a profession. You'll have a degree. Knock it off. See, just like the two women up there above you, you are overinflating your value. Mm-hmm. And women who get men who are $350,000 earners or more do not inflate their value. They actually have that value. The reason you're overinflating your value is because of what you want. Because if you had the actual value, you would need to overinflate it. Simple. I asked the question, are you a worthy prize for that? And now you're standing there at the end of the line. So is all your competition. Almost 100% of women want the same man you want. Why should he pick you? That's the question all women have to ask. Why should he pick you?
I always feel like it's a hard question to answer.
Well, if you can't answer it, why the hell should he buy it? And see, that's the problem. You ladies aren't serious. It's a hard question. So French toast what? You want a top 1% man and to be a housewife and have a luxury lifestyle. I'm sorry, the question's hard.
But I mean, if I can provide for myself the luxury
you
lifestyle.
aren't. See, Miss McCormick, you're not alone. Here's another one. If I can provide for myself, chick, you ain't gonna be providing for yourself. You're gonna be sitting. If I can put my kid, you ain't doing shit. You're gonna be standing at home. But you want credit And this was a good call to end on. This is the problem with this focus fallacy. Women like this young woman, these other women, want credit for being career chicks, boss chicks, and not doing shit. You're going to school for chemical engineering. You don't plan on using it. You want to be a grandma by age 50. So why are you going to school for chemical engineering if you don't plan on actually being a wife and a grandmother by 50 and a stay-at-home wife? Why are you going to school and getting in that, doing all that?
This was the path that my parents wanted me to go down, so
Right, but I'm asking you, I get it. Your parents wanted you to go, but you said you want to be a grandmother.
I thought that a degree like this would bring me value.
To what? To whom? It'll bring you value. Thank you. But is it going to bring value to a man?
I mean, if I'm working, yes.
Can't make this shit up, people. You can't make it up. I've been on this for 3 hours, and it's still, you can't make it up. That's Order 66. Now remember,
execute Order 66.
Doesn't want to work. After she's pregnant, she wants to be a stay-at-home wife. But she's talked about what she's going to be able to do for her kids, how she's going to pay for college, and how she's going to do it. She ain't planning on lifting a fucking finger in the workplace after she's married. But she wants what she did before marriage to carry on through marriage. Man, what you did before marriage won't count for shit in your marriage. And you ladies need to come to this realization that you've been told college and careers make you valuable. It does not make you valuable to us as men.
And can you explain what would make us valuable?
Yeah, feminine, fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive, childless. Those things make you valuable. The ability to be coachable and trainable and teachable. The ability to get on our program, follow our lead. You're valued counsel, but we make the decision. You're talking about a top 1% man. And you're talking like a modern woman who wants a partner and you ain't paying for shit.
No, I don't want to be their partner. Like, I would like to be their wife.
I said, you're talking like a modern woman who wants a partner. I didn't say you are. I said, you're talking like one. But at the end of the day, you want to have a lifestyle of a traditional woman, a grandma by 50, a nice sized family, and a man who's earning a lot of money. But that ain't how you're living. That's not how you're positioning yourself. Everything you've talked about is your value. Your value based upon what? Who are you without your education and your job? Who are you? You don't have a job yet, but who are you?
I'm kind of confused. Like,
what value? Okay, what do you bring to the table for a man without your education and your job, your to-be job?
I was raised like a housewife. Like, my mom, she taught me how to be a proper wife, but she also worked. And I saw that how stressful it is to have to work and be the head of
ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't talked like a proper housewife. Talk like a modern woman who saw your mama have to be a housewife and working, and you decide you want to go to school, but you don't want to work. But you still have talked about the value you bring, and the value you've talked about is in your money and this career that ain't going to exist. Mm-hmm. You're dual-minded. That's why I say it's modern woman. It's modern woman. Go back and listen to what you said. Is your mother still married to your father?
She got married to my stepdad.
Was that the man you were saying she was married to during your life? Or did she marry somebody else?
They've been married for 12 years.
You said she taught you how to be a housewife.
Well, she taught me how to be a proper wife. Like
A proper wife. What is a proper wife?
She understands that he's the lead of the house and that you are in support of your husband.
Do you sound? Have you spoken like a proper wife?
I guess not.
Go back and listen to what you said, man. I'm going to put my kids to school. I'm going to do this. My career, my thing gives me meaning. That's modern. And see, that's the whole thing about being self-aware. So many of you ladies are trying to live dual. You either want everything or you don't know what you want. And this is my point to you women. You need to get serious about who you are, what you want, and then can you get what you want? What can you bring to the market? Because one of the biggest problems is so many of our women have an overinflated sense of self or have no idea what they want. And then you go out to the marketplace, and because you can't make it work with men, you say it's men's fault. No, you guys have been raised to be all over the place. So I'm trying to get you to understand, what do you want? You said grandma. Well, grandma needs to be married by 25. And then you don't want your husband to be any older than 10 years older than you. Well, that means you want an extremely rare man.
So what is a good age range then?
I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I mean, I've already answered too many questions. If your mother and father are married, ask them. Seriously though. I mean, I'm trying to be as patient as possible, but okay.
Thanks for watching. For more content related to this video, please like, subscribe, and click the video on screen.